so get 2 bubbles. Little ones.
2 bubbles.
Yeah, 2 bubbles.
2 bubbles.
2.
2.
2.
2.
Yeah, 2.
2.
And you can also go peace.
Peace.
Peace. You'll get there. Right, come here.
Peace.
Peace, baby.
Mm.
Oh, I love you.
Thank you, Mama.
Oh, I love you too.
Her arms holding me as forever. Time changes everything, and everything will change in time. Love changes every heart, and any heart can change you. I see in you my mother's eyes, and I lay your head to my shoulder. A lock of gold, a secret smile. I will tell you when you get older. I place a hand upon your heart. Every beat is taking me over, and I will hold you in my arms. Pretend we'll stay here forever.
So, hello everyone. I hope you're all okay. I haven't done one of these in quite a while, for loads of different reasons. We've had so many things going on, but I will fill you in on that, I don't know, throughout this video, future videos and stuff like that. Just as a disclaimer, or to be transparent, I am working with Petit Flu in this video, so it's like a day in the life, but I'll be showing you some of their products later. It's a pretty well-known brand, isn't it? It's a household name, I think. I have eaten those yogurts when I was a kid, and now my kids eat them too, so I'm sure you probably know about them already, but they do have a couple of other products that are a little bit different from their main range that might interest you, so I'll show you those later on at dinner time. But I just wanted to catch up this morning. What is happening? There's so much happening. We've had quite a few delays with our house. We started the extension pretty much the week before lockdown, and we've been able to have it continue so long as we've social distanced all the time, so we've always stayed indoors, and the builders work predominantly outdoors, and then as lockdown has relaxed, we've been able to do more and more stuff throughout the house. But one issue that we've had is that we've had delays on the manufacturing of a lot of things that we need for the house to finish. So one thing we've waited on for ages was windows, but they went in last week and the week before, so we have windows now at the in the upper extension. But then one thing that has taken ages has been doors. So we have 2 external doors. We have bifolds, and they are required to keep everything secure and watertight. And then the final thing that's actually gone in before them, actually, is what's happening right now, is a lantern light. So when we first met with our architect, he asked us about the things that we really wanted from the extension, and I am a huge fan of light. It makes me really happy, as much light as possible. That is what I love in a house, and to really maximise on that. And he suggested going for a lantern light in the ceiling. They call it a lantern light, but it's a lantern roof window type thing. Excuse the noise, by the way. But we've been waiting on that, so the whole external part of the extension and downstairs has not been secure. It's not been watertight. We had a leak this weekend just gone, which was it was really stressful. It's a funny thing to go through, because obviously we're really grateful for this to be happening, and I don't want to come across as ungrateful, but it was hard at the time, because there was just water coming into the kitchen. Our builders came out straight away when we told them on Saturday, and they did a temporary fix, so thankfully that was sorted, but it was difficult at the time. So we are now actually having that lantern go in. The roof has been finished on the downstairs part of the extension, and that's going in today, and I'm so excited. I am buzzing. I am buzzing. It's really, really nice to have something to be excited about, and we're just so chuffed. It's been 3 months today that the extension started, and obviously there's been way more important, way more scary things going on, but to have it happen throughout like lockdown stuff, it hasn't been easy, but it has been a proper labour of love, and on their part, not ours. Like, we've just stayed indoors, but we're just so excited to see it complete. I don't think that will be anytime soon. I think we're probably looking more towards like July, at least for like the builders not to be here anymore, and then it'll be like decor and stuff, but we're not in any rush to do that. We'll just take it as it comes. But yeah, that's like the most exciting thing that I can tell you about. But I am going to go do some work now. By the time that this is up, because there will be a slight delay, you'll know, like, obviously Mark is furloughed now, so it's scary in one sense. I think it is for anybody that's furloughed or like where their jobs are slightly up in the air, but I think it's only going to be for a few weeks. That could be extended, but one thing that it does for me is that it enables me to work in a much more like normal way for me, like the way I used to way back when in like February. And I'm like working today, and then Mark is doing things like playing with the kids and stuff and looking after them. Bill is upstairs with me at the moment though, doing some like homeschooling work, just because it's quieter and obviously he needs to concentrate, so I'm doing that. And oh, he's here, come in. And
I've done my work.
Have you finished it? You're doing comprehension, aren't you? And it's a book about Pluto and pen pals, isn't it? So one person is in Earth and one person is in Pluto. Yeah. Is she an alien or a girl?
I can't really, I don't really know.
Yeah, it's not quite clear, is it? It's not like pictures really or anything. But that's what you've been doing, isn't it? And then you have some more bits and bobs to do today. You're going to do the solar system, aren't you? Yeah, so
I've made one of my own.
We have, haven't we? It's on your bed. Or above your bed, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very good. So yeah, that's what we're doing at the moment. So I will catch up with you in a little bit.
Bye bye.
I never felt tomorrow closing in this fast. Oh, I guess time's in a rush. Leaves are falling down, but at least they grow back while I'm on.
So me, Stan and Daisy have just been making this snacky plate or picky plate. So it's full of loads of different snacks, and it's just the way that they really like to eat at the moment. Bill is just doing some work with Mark, and as I mentioned before, I am working with Petit Flou in this video, and I am going to share these with you. Now, I've actually used these before with my kids. They've been out for a while, but they are still quite new, and they are the Petit Flou no added sugar fromage frais, and obviously they are great for healthy bones as usual. These are the strawberry and banana flavour, but you can also get apple and pear, and my kids love them. I think the nice thing about them is that they are quite low in sugar and there's nothing added to them, so you don't need to worry about that, especially when we're all snacking a little bit more at the moment. So they have one of those each, and they go down really well. They really like those. And then we made some strawberry and satsuma fruit skewers. These are a nice little activity to do with kids because it practices their like threading technique, and they thought that was fun. Then here we have some veggies. So we've got some leftover corn on the cob, tomato and cucumber. And then these are little sandwiches that I've made with a sandwich cutter. So we've got cream cheese and cucumber, and then also some ham ones as well. My kids hate crust, so I tend to find that doing it like this like means that we'll eat more, and I just eat these scraps, if I'm honest with you. In the middle we just have some cheese that I've jazzed up a little bit with a shape cutter again, and then that is just going to be their snacky plates. And if you're wondering what plate I'm using, this is a large pit plate. I bought this a few weeks back and the kids just love using it, and it gives them a little bit more choice. They feel like they've got a bit more control over what they're eating, and I find that when you give kids that control, they tend to eat more as well. So that is our snacky plate for the day. Oh my god. Right, I've just given the kids lunch. Mark's downstairs with him when I came up because I needed a wee. We can't use our downstairs toilet at the moment. More on that another time. but it's on. It's on. I don't think it's like 100% finished because some edges like look a bit like exposed still. I feel like a bit emotional, and I know that's normal because I've watched enough house programs to know that it's like, you know, we get emotional after a while, but it just looks incredible. I'll turn you around 1 second. I can't wait until they go later. I don't mean that in a nasty way, but then I can like look at it from below. But I will turn you around. Can you see that? I don't know if you can even see the full effect of it because it's like reflecting the sky, but it looks amazing. It looks absolutely amazing. I mean, I'd be impressed by anything. Stan, look! Go and look. Can you see? Can you see? Builder, yeah. It's Tom. Wow! You've got yogurt on your face. Where's Stanley? Where is he? Hi, baby. I love you. So I've been upstairs most of the afternoon doing some work. Work for me can be completely different, to be honest, depending on what it is that I'm working on. So obviously, like, I'm vlogging today, which is like not too bad. Like, I really enjoy vlogs and I love editing them, but obviously you've got to be on the ball to remember to like film things and stuff like that. And then sometimes I'll be editing, sometimes it'll be emails, sometimes it'll be like invoicing, back and forth, going through briefs, and then sometimes, mainly what I've been doing today is like either creating, filming content and doing it on my phone, which is a really weird way to work because as handy as these are, you have to work in such like a small capacity and everything feels like it takes twice as long. But I've been doing some Instagram posts and stories for some brand work that will be coming up in the future. So that's what I've been doing today, and it's taken me a good couple of hours to get on top of that. And I do need to nip to the shops now because we're running low on a few bits, and then I need to start dinner as well. And Stan's still napping, and Mark has been doing like homeschool and playing with the kids downstairs, and it's actually really nice to be able to sort of work and not juggle everything all at the same time. I know that my job isn't like a typical one or a normal one, and I know that there are people in like far worse situations than what we're in, but it doesn't take away from it being hard. Like everybody, as I've heard the phrase being said, like we're all in the same storm but not in the same boat, so it's hard for everyone, but our like situations like can make some parts easier or some parts worse. But yeah, we've had a good day today. It's just been a nice chilled family day and just getting into the swing of having like a slightly different routine for us. And yeah, I'm gonna go and get some shoes on and grab my coat and go and nip to the shops and stock up on a few things, take my hand gel with me, do it nice and safely, and then I will see you in a little bit.
Oh, have you looked at those books I gave them up? Separated, little daisies in a pot.
Do you know? So we've had a slight change of plan because my mum and dad nipped round when they were doing like their walk with the dogs. Don't know if I've mentioned that, my mum has 2 dogs now. She has Gino, who she's always had, and she looks after Bear, or she normally would look after Bear. She hasn't seen Bear for ages. Obviously because of lockdown and stuff, so Bear is with my brother and Nikki. But she has a puppy called Tilly, little Tilly Bobs, and she's a right cutie. She's proper cute, and I can't wait until like I can actually spend some proper time with them again. I'm a proper doggy person. Everyone in my life at the moment seems to be getting a dog, so like our next door neighbours have got a puppy. He looks really like Tilly actually, and then my auntie got a puppy earlier this year. Mum's got Tilly. I've got friends who've got dogs, and I am so excited for when the time is right for us to get a dog, but it's not yet, obviously, because our house is a building site. But yeah, I was going to go out to the shops, but then, and I have to whisper this bit so Bill doesn't hear, but Mark reminded me that he needed to go and pick up Bill's bike for his birthday. It's his birthday on Friday, the 12th of June, and so that's a surprise, so that needs picking up. And then he's going to nip to the shops afterwards for me, because it's better than us doing like 2 separate trips when he can just do it all together. But yeah, I am cuddling Stan. He has not long since woken up from his nap, and you were a bit sad, weren't you, because Dada went. It always gets a bit emotional when he wakes up from a nap, so we always have to make sure that whatever we're doing in the middle of the day, like, we just have to stop and make sure he gets like a cuddle for a bit, because it just makes him happy, doesn't it? So we're gonna have a cuddle, and then I'm gonna start on tea, and I don't know what we're gonna do tonight. Same thing we do every night, watch a bit of telly. I think that's about it. So I'm in the kitchen and I'm just prepping our dinner. Mark won't be back for a while yet, but I just thought I would get it sorted while the kids are happy. So I'll turn you around because I think it'll be easier, but we're basically going to have a fake away Nando. So 1 second. So this is what it looks like. So I've got some peri-peri chicken thighs, and I use this marinade from Aldi, just a peri-peri marinade, and I left that marinate in with some garlic oil from Aldi as well. So that's that. And then for the kids, while they'll like try spice and they like some spice, I just feel like when I only do stuff like this, if they don't like it, then we're kind of screwed and they just end up eating the sides, which isn't like always great. So I've also got these on, and they are also from Aldi, and they are Gastro sticky barbecue chicken thigh bites. So you cook them like this, and then like partway through cooking you add barbecue sauce so they go all sticky. And then we're going to do some fries. I'm going to do some like macho peas with mint and chili and butter and seasoning, and then I am going to do some halloumi as well, and try and make the fino pittas out of this, which is something that I absolutely love and miss from Nando's. So that is what our dinner is going to be, and I'm just waiting for it to be the right time to put it on. So this is dinner, and I'll walk you through it really quickly. So we've got a flatbread, mixed leaf, garlic mayo, this is red onion chutney, and then there is halloumi and a chicken thigh. I made some macho peas with butter, salt and pepper, mint sauce, a bit of garlic oil, and some chili flakes that I added to ours, but I left the kids without the chili flakes and just left pepper in theirs. The tiniest bit of Pyrenees that I found in the fridge, so I saved those to have with chips. And then I have an extra piece of halloumi here. This one's Mark, so he's got exactly the same, but he has an extra chicken thigh and some extra halloumi, like 2 pieces, because he eats more than I do. And then this one here is Bill's, so those are the sticky chicken pieces with some cucumber and garlic mayo, and they've got halloumi and chips and peas. And that one's Daisy's, and that one's Stan's. Ready? Are you ready?
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Wow. Shall we tell? Yeah? Can you go cheese? Oh, good jumping. No cheese. Oh, they're lovely teeth. Listen to what he says. What's this?
Liam!
That's William's teddy.
Yeah,
it
does look like one.
It does. Every time we read it, he always goes, William's teddy. What's that?
Car!
Thank
William's
you.
teddy.
Oh. It is William's teddy.
It
Yeah,
does kind of look like him, doesn't it?
it does. What is that?
Pizza.
Pizza. What's that?
Good.
It's not dirt. It's pasta. Yeah, what's that?
I bet he knows what that is.
Cake.
Yeah, that's Stan's lip.
Oh, yummy cake.
I like it.
You don't like it? What is it?
Beer.
A beer. A beer.
What's that, Stan?
Froggy.
Boing, boing. Mother, people are hand. Poo-poo was there. That's a turkey.
He just goes, Mama, that's got poo-poo on its head. And
Yeah,
it's
he thinks that.
a turkey.
He thinks he's.
That's a turkey.
Let's pick it